Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in our series of Texas Instrument Calculator and how to use the BA2 Plus calculator. In this series, we're going to cover a variety of topics on how to use the BA2 Plus calculator for financial or business math. In this video, in our series, we're going to look at how to read the display on the screen and how to change certain formats in your BA2 Plus calculator. So reading the display means what's on the screen over here. Of course, you will see some of these things on your display. Of course, these are representing the numbers over here. And of course, we have those over here, the symbols or the indicators or the words written. So all of these comes from when you press on the calculator over here. The first one is the second that you see over here. This is when you press the second button in order to access what's written above the buttons, not the one written on the buttons. So when you press this, the calculator indicates or tells you that if you press 0 now, you're not pressing, or sorry, the dot, you're pressing the format button. You're pressing the memory button. Of course, there's the inverse, which if you press it, it tells you that you're now accessing the inverse trigonometric function, not the sine and cosine, but the inverse sine or arc sine and arc cosine. The hypergeometric button shows you that now you pressed, sorry, the hyperbolic function. The CPT tells you that now when you press this, you're computing the result. You're going to see that when we start doing financial calculation. Of course, the enter button means you press the enter button here to enter a value. Also in certain calculation, the values are not stored automatically when you press the button. You have to press enter. The set button is pressed. So all of these tells you that these buttons are pressed. Beginning and end, we're going to see this in the worksheets that we'll be doing. Beginning and end of the periods. And of course, these buttons here tells you that it's assigned to this variable, and the minus tells you that the values are negative. Couple of things about the calculator that I want to show you today is the format buttons. How do we change the format on certain things? So to access the format button, all you have to do is, as you can see, it's above the button, so we have to press second and format, or the dot button, the decimal button. So what can we change here? We can change the number of decimal. By default, the calculator might be displaying 2 decimal places. If you want to change that, you have to press the second format and choose the number of decimals you want. Whether it's 4 decimals, 5, up to 9 decimal places. If you press the down button after that, you can change the angle units in trigonometry from degree to radian and vice versa. Press the down button, you can change the dates from US to European. US starts with the month, then the day. European starts with the day, then the month. This is very important, the number separator. You can choose whether it's US or European. So in US, they use the comma as the thousand separator and the dot as the decimal place. In European format, it's the other way around. So this is very important to pay attention to what the calculator is displaying and what each one of them means. The last thing, which is very important as well, is the way the calculator do the operation. See a chain, which means the calculator will do the operation the way they are entered. So if you have 2 plus 3 times 5, it will do 2 plus 3 first, then plus 5. AOS, or the algebraic operating system, this is where the calculator will use BEDMAS or PEMDAS, whatever it's called, which means the order of operation. It will do brackets, exponent, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So let's look at some of these formats. So this is the calculator here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press second and format. And you can see that it shows me that the decimal is 2. And as we said in the display, it tells me go with the up and down button to change whatever you want and press enter. So if I want 5 decimal places, I'm going to press the number 5 and I need to press the enter button over here. And now you can see that it's displaying 5 decimal places. If I want 6 decimal places, I press 6, press enter, and it's showing 6 decimal places. If I don't press enter, nothing will change. Let's go down with the button here, the arrow button down, and this shows you the degree. As we said, there are 2 degrees, or sorry, 2 angle units, either degree or radian. So to do that, we're going to press the set button as it says over here. So we're going to go to second and press the set, which is above the enter button. And you can see now that the angle degree is now radian, or the angle unit, sorry, is radian, not degree. So to change it back to degree, I'm going to press second set and it goes back to degree. The third one is the dates. As you can see, if I press the down button, this is the date. It shows in US, 12/31/1990. So the month, then day, then year. Same idea, I have to press second, set, which is over here. And it says now it's European. It starts with the day. Change it back to US. The next one is the number separator. It's the same procedure. If you want to change it to European, you have to press second set, back to American. And the last one, of course, is the calculation method. It's set to CHN, the chain. Of course, we want to set it to AOS, BEDMAS, so the calculation is done using BEDMAS. If you want it as a chain, you have to be careful to enter brackets for the operation to be correct. So let's recall what we did. All you have to do is press second and the format button here. And only for the decimal places, you have to enter the number of decimals, then press enter. For the remaining things, all you have to do is press second, set, and it will toggle between degree and radian, US and European, or CHN and AOS for the calculation method. Once you're done, don't forget to click second, CPT or quit to exit the format worksheet. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on statistics using SPSS and Excel, among other things.